This lesson is on graph stories. So it's basically using a graph as a visualization of some scenario that's taking place. So in this example, it says that Jack took a drive in the country. He drove for a while, then stopped to buy gas. He drove a bit more and stopped at a roadside fruit stand. After more driving, he stopped for lunch, then he drove straight home. Now, it's important that we understand what each one of the axes on the graph represent. The x-axis, or the horizontal axis, represents time, and the vertical axis, or the y-axis, represents the distance Jack is from home. So as you get further and further up on the graph, Jack is further and further away from home. As you get closer and closer to the x-axis, Jack is closer and closer to home. All right, so it says which part of the graph represents each event. First thing we should take note of is that all these are different stop points. So we've got, and we know that those are stop points because at those points, the distance from home is not increasing. At point 2, the distance from home has stopped increasing. At point 3, the distance from home has stopped increasing. And then at point 4, the distance from home is starting to get smaller, starting to get closer to home. So question 1 says, stopped at a roadside for a fruit stand. We should look back at the passage and determine, number those, which one of those different stops exist with each one of the numbers that we have on the graph. For example, the first stop was to get gas, so that's stop 1. Stop 2 was at the fruit stand, and then stop 3 was for lunch, and then 4 is whenever Jack starts returning home. So D would be the stop at the fruit stand. All right, so, and then it says which letter represents when he drove straight home. That would be G. Which one did he stop for gas? The first stop is that one that we labeled 1, which is going to be B. And then started his drive. Started his drive is when he took off from home, so that's going to be A. And then when he stopped for lunch, that's going to be at the plateau at the top, F.